Oh, hey, we're back for another installment of China Digger. And I've run into my first, let's call it problem. I went to change the bucket. I didn't have my camera over here, and I went and got the camera once I bumped into this issue. Not a big deal, but let me show you. All right, I went to change, I was gonna change the bucket from the dirt bucket to the clean out bucket. And when I went to pull the bolts out, no problem loosening the bolts, but man, I could not pull them out. There was a lot of pounding involved. There it is. It's stuck right there. So take a look on the tolerance on this. That it won't even go in. It's very, very tight. I'm gonna try to get this together and get the bucket changed, and then try the cleanout bucket, see how that goes. All right, there it is. So you can tell where it was getting crammed up right there. I think there's actually some paint in there. Some paint on the inside. It looks like maybe they painted the arm first and there's a bunch of paint in there. And that's kind of holding it up, along with some shavings. See if we can clean that paint out of the inside of that. Now the grease only got to the middle of the pin, it didn't get in the friction area. So I'm going to go ahead and put some oil in there, because I feel like it's so tight the grease is going to get pushed off the pin even if I try to get it in there first. Hey, look at that. Going in there now. And for all you guys that are giving me a hard time about buying something from China, I parked my John Deere in the picture. So you can see my American-made John Deere Gator that I believe has an engine from China in it. So the digging bucket has a standard hex head, and the cleanout bucket has a little flat head. It's got to mate with that right there. The other bucket has a weld that mates with that. So it's a different pin. So definitely a little bit of a battle to change that bucket. Okay, so I think those pins will probably wear a little bit as we go and loosen up, and this will hopefully get easier to change. All right, let's give this thing a try doing some digging. We finally reached the point of refilling, so we made 2.4 hours on 1.5 gallons of fuel. So 2.4 hours, 1.5 gallons of fuel. So that's the consumption on this guy. And I wrangled up a little can for filling this for the little tank.